I want to talk about something which is probably going to help in the next few days time for all of you. Right, not only few days. If you take this learning, you can actually be very fruitful in terms of what you are doing, and that's what I thought I will share with you. See, we all ask this question as to why should we do this? Right, this question comes in our mind always. Why? Right. Say, for example, why should I work hard? Right. Why should I read more books? Or why should I attend many training programs? Why should I get disciplined? Why should I be more disciplined than what I am today? Right? Why should I push myself very hard to achieve big things? So this question keeps on coming into our mind as to why should I do this? It's a very good question. There is no doubt about it that the question is very good. But if you ask me, the best answer to this question, why, is the second question called as why not. If you just flip this question of why should I read more, why should I attend training program, why should I get disciplined, why should I work hard, why should I push myself, to this simple another question, which is the best answer for the first question, is why not. Right? Why not I should read so many books? Why should I not attend so many training programs if it is going to help me really develop myself? Right? Why should I not really work hard and get what I want to achieve? Why should I not push myself hard to ensure that I have a great life ahead? But normally what happens is that people get stuck with this first question called as why, rather than flipping the question slightly like this, which is why not. So if you change the question from why to why not I see how far I can go, why not I see how hard I can work, why not I see how much I can earn. If you start thinking like that, your paradigm will change and you will be an amazing success year after year after year, month after month after month. So the first thing is to, of course, you can ask question why, but the most important is the answer to it is why not. If you get an answer to this why not, what is the third important question is, if it is why not me? And it's a very important question. That why can I not set? I'm talking about, for example, if you're taking yourself as an example, why can I not set some large goals? That if somebody else can do it, why not me? That, for example, if you've seen that somebody has done a 1 crore check, why not me? That somebody is getting 21 activation in a month, why not me? Right? If somebody is getting 439% achievement, 1500 plus achievement, so why not me? And believe me, all of us have got the same brains. Almost all of us have got the same stamina. I know that all of you have got enough interest in terms of making good money. So, but you should ask this question, why not me? If these names were reflecting for 400% achievement, 500% achievement, 1000% achievement, 21 activation, 9 coding of IM, why not me? That if you ask this question, and then comes the last and the most important question is why not now? If it is me, and if I have to do what I am supposed to be doing, I have to set that goal which is very large enough for me to achieve, why not now? Right? Maybe not. We think about it that I have to do it. I have to earn that 9 lakh rupees incentive. I have to do great in career. I have to get promotions. I have to recruit big. I have to qualify for Vijaypath. But the biggest problem which we face is we don't understand, or we don't probably decide when am I going to start the journey. The most important point which I want to share with you in this is the last question is why not now? And normally we think about when is the best time to start. Let me start it someday, tomorrow, and it doesn't happen. So if you ask me, the most important thing is first you ask yourself, why not me? Why can't I qualify for Vijaypath? Why can't I qualify for the celebration webcast? Why can't I be the number one in the country or in the region? Why can't I be that person who recruit 9 IMs or a 21 activation or do 1500% achievement? If that question comes, your real question is about why not now? Why can't I start it today? See, an idea, why not now? The answer is that an idea will remain as an idea if you are not going to execute. Idea is what? Idea is 9 lakh rupee incentive is an idea. Right? Branch manager, 12 lakh rupees incentive is an idea. If you do not take that first step, it is not going to happen. It's important that you take that first step right now. There is no waiting for that. I always tell that people use this word very casually. Someday I will start exercising. Someday I will start hiring people. Someday I will start updating my calls in MedConnect. Someday I will qualify for MDRT. And the word someday will drain you so much, it will lose your energy completely. And if you decide that it is not someday, it is today, from today I am deciding that I am going to achieve big in life. Now, the reason why we have put this photograph on the background is very simple, because I want to tell you a story. The story is like that. There are many people who climb mountains. Right? I don't know how many of you like climbing mountains. I'm not talking about Mount Everest and very big mountains like that. The normal mountains which you and me can climb. So I heard this story sometime back that there was a group of people who decided to climb a mountain, and mountain is as tall as the mountain what you can see on the screen. And what happened is they all started right in the morning, early in the morning, they started climbing the mountain, and they reached by noon a place called as Half House. It is called as Half House, which is like half mountain house. You reach the half of the mountain which you were supposed to be climbing, and you have been climbing right from the morning till afternoon. You reach that place, and that place is normally being equipped in such a way that you can get some food, get some rest, and then after that you get up and start walking again to the top of the mountain. That's why this half house concept has come, and you can see similarly a half house on the picture now. So as usual, a group of people started climbing the mountain. It reached the noon time. They reached that half house area in the mountain. So half of the mountain is over. They all had their good food, because by the time they reached there, they could find the smell of the food coming in. They really started enjoying the food. They had food, and everybody started taking rest. And it so happened that after some time, maybe at 3 o'clock or something, the guide said that let us get up and start walking to the top of the mountain, because that was the mission. So when this thought came that let us start walking to the top of the mountain, some people who had a good rest decided that it is okay, right? We have already climbed half of the mountain. From here itself, the half house itself, the view of the mountain is very good. What is the point in walking to the top and staying in a tent on the top? We will spend tonight in this place only, enjoy this, because they did not want to take the decision to climb up again. They thought of taking the comfort. So this was not a big mission kind of a mountain climbing happening. So the guide decided to go along with the people who wanted to climb the top of the mountain. So half of them took decision to take rest at the halfway mountain, and half of them started climbing on the top. So, and then 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, when the people who were sitting at the half house, at the half of the mountain, when they looked up to the sky or to the top of the mountain, they could see that the friends or the colleagues of them who started climbing at 3 o'clock to the top of the mountain has reached the top of the mountain, and they were putting their tent and started sitting there. And I can tell you at that time, the mood at the half house became very, very dull. At that time, these people who were at the half house started realizing what they have missed, because they decided to take rest. They decided to go with the comfort of the half house, thinking that we have climbed enough and the view is very good from here, and not climb to the top of the mountain. And they felt that this is good enough for us to enjoy the rest of the day. And the entire environment, the mood at that half house became very dull, because everybody understood what they have missed, because they are seeing their friends, colleagues at the top of the mountain enjoying. They were putting the flag on the top of the mountain, and they were really putting the tent, and they were laughing, enjoying, because they have touched the peak of that mountain which they were supposed to climb. And that night they slept there. When they came down to the count in the next day, and they were they reached the half house again and joined these colleagues. ये colleagues के पास पहुंच गया. And when they reached the house, the people who have touched the top of the mountain, वो mountain के top में जो गया था, they were very thrilled, and they were sharing about what happened at the top of the mountain. But the people who were at the middle house or the half house were all very, very gloomy. They were very sad as to they understood what they have missed, because of that 1 minute decision of not going to the top of the mountain for the comfort of the half house, for the good food and the rest which they were getting there. They sacrificed that feeling which they were supposed to get at the top of the mountain. And everybody walked down together, and they left their homes. But the people who stayed at the half house really understood what they have missed in their life. The reason why I told you the story is because most of us do this mistake. Most of us reach half of the mountain and look up to the mountain and say that from here the view is very good. This is good enough for me to enjoy my rest of my life, and do not climb at the top of the mountain. And the people who climbed to the top of the mountain had the courage to climb the top of the mountain. They were really, really passionate about their mission of climbing to the top of the mountain. They put that hard work and they went through the challenges to the top of the mountain. But those people who climbed and put the flag on the top of the mountain really cherish the journey, what they have actually done, though they went through a lot of difficulties and slept in a tent at the top of the mountain.